Hey guys, I hope you're all well. I'm joining you again today to hold the September Garden Club. So make sure you guys watch the video and comment below the video for a chance to win a bouquet of flowers when we get back to Pace. So do you guys have any idea of what the September flower of the month is? Well, let me give you some clues, and we'll see if you can guess what this flower of the month is. So these flowers have a skinny stem, and they have almost trumpet-shaped petals. They come in a whole bunch of different colors. So what do you think it might be? If you guessed the morning glory, you would be correct. Okay, so I want you guys to think of everything that you know about morning glories. Hopefully you're not too much of an expert. Otherwise, you won't learn anything with me today. So first things first. So let's talk about how morning glories can look. Like I said, they have a skinny stem. They have a trumpet-shaped flower or blossom. They also can come in a variety of different colors. They can come in pink, purple, blue, magenta, white, red. The morning glory also grows very quickly and very well. People often plant them near things that they can climb, like a fence or a lattice. They're also good for ground cover. So maybe if you have a home that doesn't have much color or any flowers already, it would be a good choice. They grow very quickly and they spread all the way across the ground. So if you're a beginner, beginning to start your garden, or you're just beginning to add a little bit of color to your home, these flowers would be a good choice. Not only do they come in a variety of colors, they grow fast, but they're a very hardy plant. You can put them somewhere that gets a lot of sunlight. They don't actually even need a lot of watering. So it makes it a good plant for somebody that maybe isn't home a lot or can't get outside to just tend to the flowers a lot. So they can grow up to 10 feet wide in just one season. So I guess it could either grow 10 feet up maybe your lattice or your porch, or they could spread up to 10 feet across the ground. So again, it's a good flower to add color to your yard very quickly. So they can actually be poisonous in large amounts. So you have to actually make sure that you plant them away from where children are gonna maybe eat them, or maybe away from an animal that might eat them, like a dog or a cat. Again, they'd have to eat a large amount of them to have them be poisonous, but they are. So another fun fact. So the morning glory looks similar to sweet potato leaves. So kind of weird, right? So why would that be? So the sweet potato leaf, or the sweet potato in general, is actually in the same plant family as the morning glory flower. Maybe that's why people tend to plant potatoes when they want a large harvest, right? It's cheap and they're plentiful, kind of like these flowers. They're an inexpensive flower and they spread very quickly. So pretty cool. The sweet potato and the morning glory are kind of like cousins. So I want to talk a little bit about the meaning, or what they call the symbolism behind the morning glory. So just like other flowers, like roses, a lot of people tend to know that the different color of roses mean different things. So really, you could tell a love story or a story of friendship to whoever you decide to give your bouquet to. So let me tell you a little bit about what each color means. So the white morning glory, like many other flowers, means purity and innocence. Red means that you have a strong heart and passion. Pink can symbolize romance, gentle feelings, and thoughtfulness, while blue symbolizes trust, respect, and other deep, heartfelt emotions. So last but not least, purple, like it does in other flowers, symbolizes nobility, royalty, and beauty. So little fun fact about the color purple. it has always been associated with people of high status. A lot of times that's why they say royalty. In the days that they made dye and actually dyed clothing, it was very expensive to be able to dye your clothes purple. So a lot of times if you were from nobility or if you were royalty, you could afford the finer things in life. So just kind of a cool fun fact about purple. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Depending on where you're from, the morning glory could mean something completely different to you than somebody else. In Chinese folklore, so folklore is kind of stories that have been passed around through their culture, says that the morning glories symbolize lovers can only meet one day of the year. If two young people are in love, they will neglect their responsibilities. So they say that if lovers can only meet on one time of the year, the morning glory symbols that they basically will have an all-consuming love and they tend to neglect their responsibilities. So whether you think that would be a Romeo and Juliet type story or not, that's up to you. So once they ignore their duties, the gods will start to show their dissatisfaction. So in Victorian literature, morning glories always signified love that had never ending, or love that was never reciprocated. So completely different meaning, right? The Chinese believed that it was an all-consuming love. The Victorian culture or Victorian times, it kind of meant that it was kind of unrequited love, right? Some Christians believe that morning glories relate to the nature of life as we know it on earth. So some Christians believe that the morning glory flower symbolizes our connection to nature and the life in nature. And this is because they believe every single flower represents a life. That's why a lot of times people kind of group new life and new beginning with spring. The flowers are blooming and new animals are being born. So kind of similar with morning glories. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that video. Like I said, I hope you're not too much of an expert and that you were able to learn something about morning glories today. So like I said in the beginning of the video, go ahead, like this video, share this video. But if you'd like a chance to win a bouquet of flowers when we return to PACE, go ahead and just comment something on the video. And again, it would always be great too if you guys wanted to comment something that you learned. We could always get a conversation going. You could always put something else in the comments that you would like to see in the future as well. Thank you guys so much for listening, and until next time.